Hi guys, Alan here with Game On Productions. Today we're doing a batch order of these fingernail tools. Not exactly sure what they are. My understanding is if you're using like a metallic paint, you put your finger in and it does something kind of cool with the polish. So the client needs their logo engraved on them. We did about 300 of them. I thought I'd do a few here. The fiber laser does it lightning fast. Just have to take time to get the setting straight. So this will do it just about as fast as I can load it up and wipe them off, shine them a little bit, and on to the next one. Pretty handy laser. We're learning to really like this thing a lot when we can figure out how to use the thing. It is a little more complicated than our CO2 laser. It has a higher margin of error, but when you get dialed in, you can't beat it. This is a 30-watt Galvo fiber laser from Monport Laser. Not the very lowest end one as far as power, but down on the bottom scale, kind of a learning machine for us. It does really, really well. This particular laser does have a manual focus on it. And this column goes up and down, so it will take quite a bit of height. If you want to take time to do tumblers on it, it will also handle those. I haven't done a lot of experimenting with that just yet. Still learning. These are pretty easy to experiment with. And I've got a foot switch on the floor, so my computer behind me already has the settings in there. So every time I swap one of these out, just tap the foot switch and it just runs the batch over and over and over. It saves you a lot of time, a lot of headache. Once it's dialed in, it's just machine work at that point. We're just using a magic eraser, totally awesome to wipe these down with. Just takes the residue off, gives it a good little shine. But this style of laser has become really affordable over the last couple of years. So even if you're just a hobbyist, you can kind of get into it without completely breaking the bank on a $15,000, $20,000, $30,000 laser if you're just wanting to get your feet wet in it, or if you just need to add to your business, but it's not the primary business. It does pretty well for us. I'm happy with it. Monport has been excellent with me. They are based in China, so sometimes customer service is 12 hours ahead, behind, whatever you want to call it. So if you have a question, it might be the next day or really late at night when you get an answer. I've had some difficulties, technical difficulties, part failures, things like that, and they have been amazing getting me parts or tech support helping me think outside the box if I have a weird problem, especially with the CO2 machine. It's had a few kinks in it here lately, and as I'm learning, they've had to help me fix some things or get me parts, and it's been amazing. Whoops. So again, Monport laser, 30-watt Galvo fiber laser. This is an all-in-one unit. We do take this trade shows. We can do a lot of work on the spot now, whether it's engraving steel medals or bracelets, or I'll take koozies like this to show. And if I can get a customer's logo or they want something on there, I have my laptop there. and I can on the spot pretty quick throw a logo on there. And sometimes it's a matter of a minute or less, and they'll walk away with their logo on it. So pretty good. I do have a filter. That's what the background noise is. This tube here is connected to a box on the floor. Basically just a soldering filter. Supposed to be good for 1,000 hours on the filter itself. It does pretty good. A little noisy, but it does the trick, especially if you're at trade shows and you need to keep the fumes down. Can't complain too much about that. My filter is from Viver. For probably $250 for those on their website. Can't beat it for what it is. This is run off of Lightburn. I have the Galvo license on Lightburn. I haven't go a whole lot in EasyCAD, which is what they send with this. Just I'm used to Lightburn from all my lasers we've had in the past. I've always used it, so I stuck with it. So if you're trying to elevate your laser game, check these out. Monport lasers, CO2s, fiber. They're cutting, engraving, all kinds of different levels, different price points. You can get started pretty low, and you can also spend a fortune if you're really trying to do some crazy things with it. Check them out. You'll see an affiliate link down below. If you click that, I get a little percentage back if you do make a purchase with my link. Yeah, I'm pretty happy. I've got a 60-watt CO2 behind the camera. It's our workhorse. We do a lot of tumblers with it, leather, wood engraving, whatever, plexiglass. I'm actually waiting on acrylic to show up today for it so I can start cutting some plaques out. So they've got you covered if you are an engraving business or looking to get into engraving, or if you've had, like an X tool or some kind of diode laser and you're just ready to elevate it. It doesn't take that much more to get into CO2 and fiber. They'll help you out with it.
Oh, you don't know what that is? Well, text loud to 67101.
One more here. Got another tray and a half to do. I won't record all of it.
These days the world's spinning out of control.
Again, this is a 30-watt fiber laser, all in one. I think it was a GP30. And it's doing this little guy here, just in a matter of a few seconds. It took me 5-10 minutes to get the settings dialed in and get the sizing right. It does have an LED. If I can show you that or not, but if you can see in my hand here, a couple dots. One is a centered dot, it tells you where the middle of this build plate here is at. And there's 2 more dots that you use to focus. So when you lower and raise this, which is this one's motorized, hit a button and it lowers or raises with the button, or you can crank it manually. So you line the dots up, you're good to go. And then this one right here, this little line here, it actually will outline the image and spit it out wherever you're going to be at. So like when I'm doing this, I have these 2 plexi plates here bolted down. It's kind of a jig. I just slide it there. If you can see here or not, but there's a, there we go. It's putting the image right there, so I know exactly where it's going to be at. It's fantastic. So click that link down below to find out more. Appreciate you watching. If you're not already subscribed, please click that button. Thank you very much, and we'll see you in the next one.